Alright, so once again, one of the biggest mantras we repeat here on this channel nearly every single day has been confirmed. Always wait for confirmation. Waiting patiently for confirmation is one of the main differences between a professional and an amateur trader. Is what differentiates those who work with a strategy from those who are just betting on the market. With a clear strategy, you can make consistent profits over the long term. By betting, you can't. You will lose money in the long term. So let's continue the reasoning we started in yesterday's video in order to understand what's going on right now and how to proceed from here when we see the SPY making a new all-time high again, right? So welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. My name is Nathan. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here. And yes, the SPY ETF is making another all-time high. We are breaking yesterday's high. We are breaking the previous top level over here. What's more, the SPY is completely rejecting the idea we described yesterday of a possible head and shoulders chart pattern. By rejecting this pattern and by breaking the previous resistance level, SPY is triggering a phenomenal bear trap for many retail traders who love to chase tops. I always tell you guys, if we see a top signal, alright, let's wait for confirmation. I told you guys yesterday, what's the inflection point for a bearish reversal on the 1 hour chart? 626. The previous top level here, top here, support here, and support here again. Only by losing the $626, SPY would technically reverse the short-term trend, triggering a medium-term pullback, maybe to the 21-day EMA or maybe to the 613 again. Since SPY failed in triggering this head and shoulders, it is not making a top signal. It is not confirming any bearish reaction yet. We still see SPY making higher highs, higher lows, trading above the 21-hour EMA, which is still pointing upwards. Therefore, there is no technical evidence suggesting a top signal on the SPY ETF, and this is quite annoying, especially for those who again love to chase tops because the market punishes those who lack patience. Okay, patience is the key over here. If you are anxious, if you are afraid, if you have FOMO, the fear of missing out, then the market will always punish you. How can you avoid all these things? By working strategically, by knowing the key inflection points in the market that could bring a reversal or not. Some people say to me that, Nathan, if you wait too much, if you wait for confirmation, you are going to miss many movements. My dear friend, you will miss many movements even by not waiting for confirmation. Trust me, we always miss an incredible opportunity in this market. However, that's not important. What truly matters is that in the end, we can still capture good opportunities, always understanding the risk-reward relationship of every single one of them. And this is how you are going to become a consistently profitable trader in the long run. You are not going to get rich in one single trade. This is not going to happen to you. Trust me, it is not. Therefore, in order to have long-term consistency, we gotta work with a clear strategy. And again, by waiting for confirmation, we avoid many traps, many pitfalls like this one over here. I bet many people were trying to short the SPY, short many other stocks without confirmation, and they will get burned, okay? Probably they will get burned. Therefore, again, my dear friends, in this channel, it is all about financial education, okay? Financial literacy. I always try to teach you guys many important aspects of trading, not only technical analysis, but regarding trading psychology as well. Because in the end, that's the most important thing of all, okay? By controlling the risks involved in trading, you will achieve peace in this market. You are not going to feel any negative emotions in trading. Stress, anxiety, fear, these things are easily avoidable by using a clear strategy. Therefore, guys, are we still above $626? If the answer is yes, okay, SPY will maintain the bullish bias. Now, if you say to me that the QQQ is still in a very dangerous position, then the situation changes, okay? Then we can start becoming a little bit more worried, okay? Because here, the idea of a head and shoulders chart pattern wasn't rejected yet. In order for the QQQ to reject this head and shoulders, we gotta see a breakout of the previous top near the 566, okay? We gotta see a breakout of this key point like SPY did over here. Only then the QQQ will truly avoid the idea of a sharper correction on the daily chart. Only then the QQQ will maintain the bullish bias. Now, why is this a good reason for you and for us to be worried in this market? Because although the SPY is rejecting a bearish reversal on the 1 hour chart, the QQQ isn't. So it feels like in the end, one of them is lying, all right? One of them is lying to us. If we see the QQQ losing, pay attention, 560, the $560, a round number by the way, by losing this key point, yes, the QQQ will officially trigger a bearish reversal chart pattern on the 1 hour chart, confirming a top signal on the daily chart, which could take us back to the 21-day EMA or even to the 540 in the next few days. So the QQQ is still, although we failed in rejecting this head and shoulders like the SPY did, we are still above this key point. So, okay, so far so good. We are still above the 560. We are still above the 21-hour EMA as well. So, okay, we are still maintaining the short-term uptrend. However, I do understand that by losing the 560, yes, many stocks, specifically tech stocks, are going to trigger their correction, okay? Probably we're gonna see Nvidia, Tesla, AMD, Palantir, etc. These stocks will suffer the most because they are more correlated to the tech industry, okay? So let's pay attention on the 560 on the QQQ, because although SPY looks insanely bullish, it is still a delicate situation, all right? Again, let's always wait for confirmation, okay? Let's patiently wait for the breakout of the 560. But Nathan, what if the QQQ fails in breaking this key point like SPY? Okay, then the bull market will just persist, all right? Then we are going to work with other strategies, okay? It all depends on the strategy you are using. For instance, if you tell me, Nathan, Nvidia, let's talk about Nvidia right now. Nvidia is making a correction, okay? It is not bearish. Some people yesterday or a few days ago said, Nathan, I don't believe Nvidia is bearish. Well, me neither. I mean, it is not what I believe. It's a fact. Nvidia is medium-term wise bullish, okay? Why? Because we still see a sequence of higher highs, higher lows. We are still above the 21-day EMA. So, technical uptrend, technically bullish, all right? Medium term wise, on the 1 hour chart, we see Nvidia losing momentum. Nvidia is moving very extremely technically right now. We did trigger this bearish pivot point. I told you guys, by losing the 171, what's our next technical target? The 165 area to close this gap over here. I told you guys this before the breakout here on this channel. It was a very technical, not surprising at all movement. So we did trigger this bearish pivot point, lower high, lower low, losing the 21-hour EMA, losing the 171. We hit our target, 165. Phenomenal. Now, what's the catch? Nvidia is bullish today, okay? It is going up 2.29% plus 0.5% in the post market. So, what's the catch? Are we going to recover? We could recover, but for now, we are bouncing, okay? There is a difference between a bounce and a true recover, suggesting another continuation pattern on the daily chart, okay? Another bullish continuation on the daily chart, because it all depends on this red line over here, again at 171. See, the 171 was our previous pivot point, previous support level. Now it is a current resistance level. Following the principle of polarity in technical analysis, previous support levels are going to work as future resistance levels and vice versa. So, okay, we have a clear resistance level on Nvidia, which is working, by the way, okay, which is working. So, if Nvidia tomorrow breaks and closes above this 171, fantastic. We are going to avoid a sharper correction, maybe to the 21-day EMA, or even in the worst case scenario, to the 152. The previous top level here, support level here, again, principle of polarity, all right? So, this is going to be our next major support level if we see Nvidia failing in breaking the 171, and of course by losing the 21-day EMA. All right, so we are inside. We are trading between two important inflection points, the 21-day EMA and the 171. Only a breakout of one of these two key points will bring something new on Nvidia. If you ask me, since the trend is bullish, odds are that we're gonna see an upwards breakout, okay, giving continuation of the uptrend. This is more likely. Now, if you ask me, Nathan, what do you want to see happening next? I really want to see a sharper correction, okay? A sharper pullback to the 152, because only then Nvidia's risk-reward ratio will make sense again. All right, only then I would like to buy Nvidia, to buy more shares for swing trading purposes, for long-term investing, etc. For now, it feels like it is too risky, because again, the risk-reward ratio is not making too much sense right now. However, if you ask me, Nathan, I want to buy Nvidia. If we see breakout of this key point, I'm going to set a stop loss below 165 and I'm going to let it ride. Okay, fantastic. At least you have a stop loss. Okay, so who am I to disagree with you if you have a strategy? Okay, I'm just a retail trader. I'm not a guru. I'm not Kathy Wood, right? Which, by the way, is one of the worst managers ever. All right, I still don't know how people listen to her. So, but still, I'm no guru. I'm not here presenting myself as a guru to you. I'm just a retail trader like you. And since I am a retail trader, I can't stress enough the importance of trading strategically, because that's precisely what saved me in the beginning. Okay, that's how you can make consistent profits in the market in the long term. Now, conversely, if you say to me, Nathan, I want to short Nvidia, I know it is against the trend, okay, so it is riskier. However, I want to short, set a tight stop loss above the all-time high, while my target is this 21-day EMA. Okay, Great, amazing risk-reward relationship. If you wanna do it, just do it. Like Nike, right? Do it. Just do it. So, again, who am I to disagree? Okay, if you have a stop loss, if you have a target in mind, fantastic. I am no one to disagree. I'm just sharing my ideas, my insights based on technical analysis here on this channel. And according to my trading philosophy, Nvidia is not an amazing buying opportunity right now. I see dozens of other stocks that are looking way better. It is just like Tesla, okay? Tesla could be a phenomenal stock, okay? It could be, all right? It is near 21-day EMA. It is going up. We see the short-term trend clearly bullish, all right? We see a sequence of higher highs, higher lows. We are right now trapped inside a trap zone between the ascending 21-hour EMA and the 335, which again we nailed as a target here on this channel as well. I told you guys over the last few days, few weeks, the $335 is our next major resistance level. Now we are struggling a lot to break it inside a trap zone. This 21-hour EMA is squeezing the price against this resistance level. A breakout is going to be insane, precisely because, well, Tesla is going to report earnings today, right? We are in the post-market right now. The volatility is not that high, but certainly we are going to see an insane breakout tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to have more answers of how to proceed. If Tesla collapses back to one of our support levels, fantastic. Maybe it will be another buying opportunity. If Tesla flies and makes a top signal near one of our resistance levels, then okay, possibly Tesla could be a sell to us. Either way, that's the only reason why Tesla wasn't a clear buy to me before, because of earnings report, okay? That's the only reason. But right now, soon, we are going to have another insane opportunity in Tesla, if you ask me. So yes, Tesla is on my personal radar. But again, guys, just like on the SPY ETF and on many other stocks that I see around, we always gotta wait for confirmation. Okay, we have a clear strategy. We are very annoying. All right, I am such a boring trader because it is so, I do understand that for some people must be frustrating, right? Nathan, you always wait for a complete checklist, right? You gotta see the perfect buy signal, the perfect buying opportunity with a perfect risk-reward relationship near a perfect inflection point so you can trade. Yes, I just wanna trade like trades like these, right? Easy, obvious, boring. That's all that I wanna do. That's what makes me survive in this channel in the long term. So yes, I am very happy with the most boring trades ever. That's how we do every single day. And guys, we can help you avoid falling into traps like these and teach you how to trade with technique and discipline. So come on and trade with me and become a member of our 5% project, the Finance Hydra channel initiative that has been helping traders all over the world for years now. There and only there you will receive exclusive content, analysis, signals, and trading strategies following our risk management method. With us, you can trade in peace, following strategies designed by me, which have helped hundreds of traders to make money and achieve their so much desired consistency. It's a free service to try out. We don't charge you anything to get to know us. Cancel whenever you want. No strings attached. So do not miss out this opportunity and learn how to become a consistently profitable trader with us. The link to my website is in this video's description, right here below in the description. All right. Now, Tesla looks just fine. Now, AMD looks insane. It is another one that you can't simply short because it is insanely bullish. It is making higher highs, higher lows above the 21-day EMA, which is going up, by the way. It is breaking many resistance levels, and right now AMD is still struggling around our target, this gap resistance level around 158, which we have been warning you guys here on this channel for many weeks right now. So yes, it is not surprising at all to see AMD struggling near such important key point, but if AMD breaks it, then what's our next technical target? If you ask me, the next open gap, 174.53. Okay, that's our next major resistance level, and that's where I see AMD next, regardless if we see a pullback or not on the daily chart. I'm so sorry, a decent pullback on the daily chart or not, because if you ask me, AMD still could correct a little bit more, maybe to linger around this support area to actually retest the 21-day EMA. That's totally plausible. Of course, there is no technical evidence suggesting that yet. We are just breaking yesterday's high, confirming yesterday's hammer candle pattern, confirming a bullish case on the daily chart, reinforcing the bullish idea on the 1-hour chart as well. So we are just maintaining the the medium-term uptrend. Now, if AMD makes a clear top signal tomorrow, losing today's low, then alright, then I see a sharper pullback ahead, and that's not a reason to panic. Okay, that's not a reason to panic at all, but possibly another buying opportunity. So AMD is still totally fine. The situation is under control. I see no reason to worry on AMD. Just like I don't see any reason to worry on Palantir, because Palantir is making a phenomenal reaction right above the previous top level, which is now a support level again. Principle of polarity in technical analysis, right? We always say that kind of stuff every single day here on this channel. We always observe how critical these inflection points are for our stocks using technical analysis, risk management, and of course, strategy. And some people don't believe in technical analysis, right? This is crazy. Always blame the trader, never blame the tool, my dear friend. If you suck at trading, technical analysis is not going to help you, my dear friend. You gotta improve your skills. So subscribe to this channel, because we are here every single day describing the most important inflection points on the SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, AMD, Tesla, Palantir, etc. So subscribe to keep in touch with my daily updates, my daily analysis. We are here every single day sharing unbiased analysis of the market professionally and straightforward, straight to the point. So subscribe and click the like button to support me as well. Okay, I think you are going to like this channel if you are not a subscriber yet. All right, now Palantir, phenomenal reaction above the support level, previous top level, above the 21-day EMA. Okay, great. I am not going to set any new target on Palantir. Our previous target was around 150. Okay, right now I'm not going to set any new target here on this channel, but I do understand that Palantir is just maintaining the bullish bias. We are just going up nicely. So far, there is not a single bearish reaction suggesting a reversal yet. So far so good, right? Now, Nathan, what if Palantir loses the 148 support level? Then okay, then we may see a sharper pullback maybe to the 130s. However, again, in the lack of technical evidence, in the absence of clear confirmation, this scenario is not going to happen. Okay, it is completely unlikely. All right, now Broadcom. Why am I talking about Broadcom today? Because Broadcom looks phenomenal. We are making just like Palantir, we are making another bullish reaction. And of course, guys, this is not investment advice, okay? I'm just describing what's happening right here, right now. And what I see on Broadcom is a bullish reaction after a harmless pullback to the 21-day EMA, closing above the $281. The previous top level, previous support level. Now we are breaking this inflection point today and closing above it. It is flying more than 3% in the post market. Wow. Why? Is it because of Tesla? Is it because of, well, something is happening on Broadcom, okay? So it is flying, it is confirming the bullish bias. This reaction, excuse me, excuse me. Now, this reaction looks so nice, so technically perfect, and this only reinforces the bullish thesis on Broadcom. Now, only if we see Broadcom collapsing, losing this 21-day EMA, which is acting as a support level right now, by the way, okay? Only by losing this key point, Broadcom is going to technically reverse the medium-term uptrend. But for now, Broadcom is in the perfect place to react, to fly, and to continue the bullish bias. On the weekly chart, there is not a single technical meaningful reversal. We see a insane uptrend in the long term since 2010, when Broadcom was around $1. Wow, that's phenomenal, okay? So, yes, Broadcom is still looking phenomenal above our main support levels on the daily chart, reacting nicely above these inflection points. So if you ask me, Broadcom is supposed to maintain the uptrend. Only if we see Broadcom losing the support level, a technical reversal could occur, period. Now, we see gold collapsing today, right? Which is not surprising at all because we see the market performing very well. Now, it is not surprising to see gold collapsing just below our resistance area, okay? Remember, guys, our key points, they work more like areas, all right? So, although we failed in perfectly retesting the 317, we are collapsing below this key point. So yes, gold is supposed to correct from here. We made a trade on bearish gold over here, right? This one already hit our target, our technical target. We bought near this 21-day EMA. I gave you guys the call on my Telegram channel. The complete strategy for every single one of our trades is always on our Telegram channel, okay? That's where I share my ideas. So we bought near this 21-day EMA and we sold near this resistance level. Unlike gold, bearish gold actually broke this key point, so well, we got lucky on this one. It is performing better than gold, which failed in retesting the previous resistance level. Either way, if you ask me, we already took profits on bearish gold, by the way, but gold could correct a little bit more, maybe to retest this 21-day EMA, the 309 again, to close this open gap, and then many other stocks, including bearish gold, including royal gold, right? These stocks, they could correct a little bit more to approach their support levels so we can buy them near support level when the risk-reward ratio is optimized. So yes, gold is still on my radar. I'm still monitoring gold very closely. Gold, Bitcoin, gold stocks related, Bitcoin related stocks, all these things are all on my personal radar, and I share every single one of my ideas with you guys on my Telegram channel. So remember, join the 5% project. Link is in this video's description. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow as usual. Bye bye.